What's going on, YouTube? My name is Skill37, and in today's video, I'm going to be discussing the latest update for Final Fantasy XIV Online: A Realm Reborn. Now, I'm not going to discuss everything in the update, only going to discuss what I feel is important and what I feel everyone really truly cares about. Now, before that, thank you very much to a Linkshell free company member, Jessica, aka Kaita. Really appreciate the gesture, okay? You play on the PC like me, and you bought yourself the PFC version, I guess, to support Square Enix or, you know, get a code here and there. But you were kind enough to send me the PFC version of the game just so my girlfriend could play. And I really, truly appreciate that. That is a fantastic gesture. I'll always remember that. And whenever you need something in game, feel free to hit me up. I got you back. But let's talk about this update. This update, okay, long time coming. Now, obviously, you know, fanboy aside, I'll admit, Final Fantasy XIV: A Realm Reborn, Final Fantasy XIV Online 1.0 was a hot mess. Granted, I personally loved the game. It was a hot mess. Let's be realistic. And 2.0, the betas were good, but then the Duty Finder issues started happening, and blah, blah, blah. As the days progress, the game gets more and more stable. Okay, no MMO is fucking perfect the first month or two. Okay, just stop. Stop complaining, stop bitching, give the game some time. The game is pretty much on its feet right now. And this update is really another step into stabilizing the server to an extreme point. And yes, I know I'm sweating like crazy. I just got out the damn gym. I feel like shit. I feel great, but I feel like shit. I'm sweating like crazy. But with this update, we have a couple things that need to be said. One, finally, thank you God, Square Enix, a AFK kicker. Now, for those who don't understand, the more people that are in the game, the more latency issues we're going to have. The more players that are in a specific zone, the more lag you're going to have in that specific zone. With the AFK kicker, if you're AFK, you ain't done nothing for 30 minutes, you get kicked from the game. You're forcefully logged out. This is good. That means that everyone's actually in game is actually playing. Now, I mean, when you go to Mordana or Camp Dragon's Head and people are doing fate parties and you're at the Crystal, there isn't like 100 fucking people AFK, you know, lagging up the damn zone. So that's been addressed. Thank you, God. Another thing's been addressed. Speedruns, done. Now, granted, I'm happy they're done because now the elitist people in game can stop being all like, speedrun, experienced Dark Light players only. Because, you know, I totally don't run speedruns in 10, 12 minutes on Ampedor's Keep in full AF. Like, it's impossible. I do it all the time. I ran Dapper's Keep, 2 nights ago. From 12 at night to 5 in the morning, we got about 10 to 15 runs in, successful speed runs, 10 to 15 minutes each. And my bar was pretty much AF. It's not impossible. It's very possible. Okay, gear does play a role in Final Fantasy, but skill plays a big role in Final Fantasy. And realistically speaking, if you do the math, AF and Dark Light differences aren't that big to the point where it's like, holy shit, Dark Light is that amazing. No, Dark Light is a step above AF. It's not that much of an improvement to the point where your character stands out like he has a goddamn relic weapon or something. So calm that shit down. Okay, all you elitists in the game talk about, I only do runs with people in full Dark Light and AF2, and you have to have a relic to join my guild, my free company, Blue Guard for life. Fuck out of here. Bunch of virgin ass motherfuckers, man. Niggas ain't getting no fucking pussy. So, look, check it out. AFK kicker. You can't do speedruns no more. And Dapper's Keep in the Wanderer's Palace, the mobs run twice as fast now. Square Enix has stated that, that this practice of speedruns is not the intent of dungeons, not how they're meant to be run. Dungeons are meant to be 30 minutes to nearly 2 hours long. They want you to earn your keep. They want you to earn your gear. Now, luckily, that the rewards, the elegant tomes of philosophy and mythology have been increased for the Wanderer's Palace and Dapper's Keep. So I personally will keep doing Dapper's Keep. And here's a little hint, guys. Here's a little hint. Help people beat the game. Do Castrum. Do Castrum. You get 100 fucking elegant tokens, and it's easy as shit, and it's fun. Come on, help players beat the game. Square Enix, know what you should do, Square Enix? You from the dungeons 40 and up, you should include elegant tomes. And that will encourage players to help players beat the game. Don't just put the tokens in only the highest ranking dungeons. Spread them out so that players can get help from, more elitist virgin players can want to help the lesser players, people still learning the game. Give players incentive, like how it is in Guild Wars 2. There's an incentive to help other players. Okay. Oh yeah, sorry. In the background, I play on the PC. I just created my character, my girlfriend's character, on Excalibur server. It finally fucking opened. She got the PFC version, of course. So I'm just getting a character on her feet. She looks pretty cool. I hope she likes the character. She comes over tonight. I'm gonna teach her how to play and shit. But yeah. Another thing, a bunch of fates were fixed. The Bahamut instance was fixed. A bunch of dungeons were fixed. A couple mobs here and there were fixed. Behemoth no longer crashes the fucking server. Holy shit! I did Behemoth once, and out of like the hour and a half I spent fighting him, I maybe saw him like 5 times flash my screen. I was like, GTFO, what the fuck's going on? But repair costs have straight up been adjusted. You know what I hate about the repair system in these fucking games? Why is it that I go through a dungeon run and I don't die once? We kick major ass, but my gear gets damaged to the point where it's as if I die like 7 times. I did 10 to 15 speed runs the other night. I only died like 3 times. I spent nearly 10,000 gil to repair my fucking gear and only died like 2-3 times. Why? If I die, I understand the concept of repairing my gear. I understand the concept of wear and tear. But the gear in this game gets damaged even when you don't die. Makes no sense. Don't punish the player that much. Now luckily everything's been adjusted. Pretty much everything's been cut in half. So to fully repair your AF costs about what? 3 to 4K? Now it's going to cost about 2 to 3K. That's nice. That's nice. You know, it's a lot more pocket change in my goddamn pocket. Also been adjusted is the dark matter. Pretty much the cost of dark matter been cut in half. So now it's an AFK kick. You can't speedrun dungeons no more. You get more elegant tokens and you know, philosophy and mythology. You get more tokens. And dark matter and repair cost been cut in half. On top of the many other miniature fixes such as fates being fixed, a couple dungeon fixes, a couple instances here and there, and Behemoth no longer crashing the fucking server. I truly believe Behemoth from Odin is like Square Enix trolling the shit out of us because he keeps disappearing and reappearing on your goddamn screen. But Square Enix, thank you for continuing to improve the game. Before you start giving the game major updates to add more content, I feel I speak for the majority of the players. Stabilize the servers first. It's you increase the player counts for the servers. You fixed a lot. The servers feel more smooth. You add the AFK kicker. You're slowly but surely stopping the elitist bullshit with the dungeons. And one more thing, they added another duty server. For those who are unaware, all the worlds combined all go to those 2 duty finder servers. One for the Japanese players, one for the North American and European players. All the North American and European players connected to one duty finder server, and all the Japanese players connect to another duty finder server. And it was a private server you temporarily go to for an instance or a dungeon. Now there's one more. So hopefully this will decrease the amount of time it takes to get into a goddamn dungeon. Like I said, it shouldn't take 25 to 30 minutes to get into Endaper's Keep, a dungeon relatively all the high levels are doing. That's crazy. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you for your continued support. Thank you for continue to support Final Fantasy 14 and Realm Reborn. I'll catch you guys in the Excalibur server. Vanadiel's Rejects for life. Vanadiel's Rejects free company. Linkshell if you'd like to join. Hit me up in game. Ismael Mercado. Video description below. Everything I talked about. Deuces.